Hello everyone, my name is Moji. You're watching a Bitcoin bubble news channel. Wow, coins just won a lot of money. This is going on. It's just stopped for a few minutes. But a big win for crypto, no matter if you own Bitcoin, Ethereum, Solana, or XRP. We won big. We can all benefit from this. This is something I want to do. I'll probably say a few more things about it tomorrow, but for now, just watch this short film. It's late, so here's a short movie with the facts. It's easy to see more movies like this one if you click subscribe and turn on the bell icon. There are a few links below the movie that will help you get started trading. You can use leverage to trade on Margex. There's no know your customer. There is no need for a VPN. It won't take long for you to start selling. Of course, look over the rules. There's also a link to Coino, which is very much the same. You can also trade spot, and up to 100 million jungle tokens are being given away freely. A lot of people were hurt in crypto about a day ago. Today, not so much. During the past 24 hours, Bitcoin hasn't really gone up or down, but Ethereum rose about 3.3% in a short time. Now, why does that happen? Ethereum makes it through the SEC. This is what everyone agrees on. We're excited to share that Ethereum developers, technology providers, and people in the business have won a big battle today. We were told that the SEC's enforcement section is ending its investigation into Ethereum 2.0. This means that the SEC will not bring charges against people who sold ETH as stocks without permission. To put it simply, the SEC said, "We might go after you if you have an IDO or ICO and pre-sell some of your tokens." That doesn't seem to be a problem now. This could mean that Ethereum is not a security. This is a good. It's possible that staking is once again a possibility, and companies like Coinbase could make money by offering it to customers. This makes a lot of things possible. Once more, what's the big deal? What's the big deal if you don't have Ethereum? The SEC loses more power and more money. It seems like the SEC has always started investigations or lost cases against crypto companies. It looks like this is happening more and more. People have made fun of them for going too far. There are now presidential prospects like Trump who support crypto. I'd even say that Biden has become more pro-crypto instead of anti-crypto in the last few months. There has been a huge change in politics. Now the SEC has lost another case, spent more time and money, and maybe even gone too far. Another win for people who own crypto. It gives us investors more freedom to spend and lets them choose for themselves instead of being told, "No, you can't buy this. Ethereum is not for sale. There are some things you should have known, but we're not going to tell anyone what those things are." In other words, it keeps the SEC from simply not letting us buy what we want to buy. It keeps them from suing the businesses that are helping us. They're like Coinbase, which is likely the most trustworthy exchange out there. They are being sued by the SEC or have been warned by the SEC in the past. The same thing with Kraken. These days, even the most trustworthy companies and platforms have been hacked many times. Their money is being lost, which hurts. They could be out there giving better services and building better facilities, but they're not. Because the SEC is taking their money. Ethereum has made it through. They're 3% better. Some people might be a little let down by this, right? We're thinking about getting Ethereum ETF. We have news that the SEC has pretty much given their approval. In the next few months, maybe a month, that will start trading here. We think they will pass this, but I'm not sure. The SEC is looking into it. Still, it's going up 3%. Some people are a little let down by this, but if the market as a whole isn't moving, I think this is fine. Everything is fine. If you have a lot of Ethereum, you wouldn't want to make a big move when good news like this comes out, right? But keep in mind that instability is very low in general. It's clear to me on all of the conversations. This is clear from the trade volume and volatility. There isn't much change going on right now. There's good news and bad news. The price isn't really changed by it. For now, all that's left to do is wait. Still, good things are happening in the background, but they aren't always having an effect on the price of crypto. That will change in the end. But at this point, I'm just enjoying the wins as they come. I'm glad to hear good news like this, even if it doesn't change the price. We now have the number of trades from today. We do have information about the numbers coming in and going out. Let's quickly go over it. GBTC lost $62 million, thus a little more of an overflow than we had planned. There are more people leaving than usual. ARKB has no money and BITB has $7 million out. FBTC with a loss of $83 million. That's a tough one for them. IBIT, $0 bucks. It's crazy, man. During the day, they trade almost $1 billion, but they don't lose any money. There is no money coming in. I'm not sure. I don't believe in conspiracies, but it does seem strange that there isn't a change. Not $1 million are going out, I'm not sure. They must be doing something strange to keep these from showing overflow numbers. Just what I think. Of course, give it your full attention. But yeah, it was a pretty big overflow day overall. $152 million. Did that change the price of Bitcoin now? It didn't change anything at all. That's interesting. I believe there are some carry trades. There are some interesting things that hedge funds and platforms are doing with the market. On the whole, though, I see it as just a time to gather or wait. I just saw this, though. FJB, I've talked about that joke coin before. It did go down a long way. It almost fell back to where it was before. It has gone up 42% in the last few hours, which is a huge change. We don't know if you're interested in this or if you're buying meme coins or anything, but this is a $3 million market gap with a lot of activity. If you're interested, this is a pretty big move. But I do have a small bag on me, so it's all clear. Do what you need to do. Tell me what you think about all of this below the video. Tell me, what do you think about the idea that Ethereum could beat or outlast the CC? Leave a comment below and tell me what you think about that. Is that good for Ripple? Is that good for Solana? Do you believe it's good for BNB? Tell me, what do you think this means for the crypto market as a whole? Thanks a lot. Thanks for that. Finally, I suppose I should say that this is good news, but it doesn't really change how dominant Bitcoin is. This picture from the day shows that Bitcoin still has a lot of power, with about 56% of the market. It reached its highest point today at 56.4, so Bitcoin still seems to be the leader. Once more,